Today we're going to talk about how does our media product represent particular social groups.
Which is question number 2 for our evaluation.
Gender is a key part and a convention in our thriller film as it focuses on young and vulnerable women. We chose a female as the victim to emphasise the character's vulnerability and unawareness. Choosing a female victim creates more tension as the character is more stereotypical to the audience. This creates more excitement as the audience is aware of the character's vulnerability. This is why we chose a female as the victim in our thriller film.
This is a stereotypical of a thriller film and is a common convention as we've used a young vulnerable woman who is the target. A lot of thriller films use this. Also, by using a male as the antagonist, it also fits with the convention because males are deemed to be more aggressive and to target younger women, like in our film. The social group we used where the male was the antagonist and a vulnerable young woman who doesn't realise that the male isn't trustworthy. This is very stereotypical of thriller films, but overall makes it more interesting for the audience to watch because it is very engaging and captivating storyline to follow.
The audience will feel more on edge throughout because they are aware and have consumed information fed by the media to portray this image of male characters being more violent and aggressive.
The vulnerable female actor is shown as quite overconfident at the start, which makes her seem more clueless to the dangers around her, and in this case her attacker was able to use this to his advantage. Later on in the film she is shown as quite nervous and knocked by what has happened, which leads to her losing her confidence, which is stereotypically true. Also, our rural area shows how younger people don't seem to realise that danger could be anywhere, and that just because of the location it doesn't mean that they will always be safe, and that is represented in this by having a slightly clueless female actress at the start who doesn't seem to care of her surroundings.
As our media product is aimed at people between the ages of 15 and 24, we decided to keep our characters' ages between that age range to increase the possibility of it appealing to the actual ages of the people in the audience. Keeping the characters at a similar age range will allow the audience to connect to the characters in some way. The story can also reflect on how people in their teenage years can often feel confused on who their real friends are when they are transitioning through life and moving on.
The film also shows how stereotypically at a younger age you can't necessarily trust everyone who you think are your friends, as they could be the ones going behind your back, and in this case that is what happens as the male deceives the younger female. Thank you.